Hey, what's up guys? Joker here. In today's side-by-side comparison, I wanted to take a look at performance scaling and how it pertains to graphics options in games. So when you're going from the lowest preset all the way up to the highest available settings in a particular title. And I wanted to test on GTA 5 initially to start here, and to throw in a second title, I did include Arkham Knight, which actually just gave us an insane kind of yin and yang here as far as performance scaling is concerned. So the comparison couldn't have worked out really any better. But I started off on GTA 5 here at 4K with no anti-aliasing, mind you, and I'm running that on my GTX 1080, which is overclocked, 250 megahertz on the core, 450 on the memory. So everything is maxed out here on the 1080, ultra advanced graphics, and we got an average of 55.4 FPS in GTA 5. That's at 4K, mind you. So if we just go ahead and knock off the advanced graphics options and leave everything else up with no anti-aliasing, that got us an increase to over 60 FPS average in the included game benchmark, bringing us up to 60.6 FPS, which is an 8.6% gain. So not too bad there, being able to just knock down the advanced graphics options and get over 60 frames. When we knocked that down to high, we actually got a 71% increase in performance, bringing us all the way up to 103.5 average FPS with everything up at high, no advanced graphics options, and still no anti-aliasing at 4K, because you don't really need it at 4K, do you? When we drop that down to normal, which is the lowest settings we can get in the game, again, everything else, we didn't change any of that. That brought us up to an average of 151 FPS. So we saw a 45% gain there, going from the high settings to the normal settings. So overall, that brought us from the Ultra with the advanced graphics options. That was a 173% difference, going from that 55.4 to the 151 FPS we were able to get on normal. So 173% difference is huge. That is excellent performance scaling. Now, on the other side of the spectrum here, we have Batman Arkham Knight, which was notorious for not being a very good PC port, and I wanted to test it just to see, how well it had gotten optimized, over time here. So I wanted to test it again. So I tested it with GameWorks and without GameWorks on the Ultra side of things. So with the GameWorks, all of that turned on, everything else up in the game. Once again, no anti-aliasing though here at 4K, because you don't really need it. We got an average of 50 FPS here with GameWorks. When I went ahead and just disabled GameWorks, that brought it all the way up to 64 average FPS. So we got a 28% increase in performance there just by disabling GameWorks, which is really good. However, when we went ahead and switched that over to the medium settings, we only got a gain of 1.5%, going from 64 to only 65 FPS. And then when I dropped the medium down to the low settings, it only went from 65 to 68, so only a 4.6% gain there by dropping it down to the lowest setting. So we could see the performance scaling here on Arkham Knight is definitely a complete opposite compared to something like GTA 5, which is a well-optimized title from Rockstar, not Rocksteady, who handled Batman Arkham Knight along with Warner Brothers. So there on Arkham Knight, we only saw a total difference of 36% going from GameWorks all the way up to the lowest settings where we got 68 FPS. So only a 36% difference there versus GTA 5. We got that 173% gain when going between the different graphics options. So really good information here. I love doing this kind of testing here for you guys on the channel, and I would like to see your feedback down in the comments below on what you think of these numbers here. And if you have any other games out there you would like to see me test, configurations I could try out, different idea topics for these side-by-side comparisons. I love doing these, so I hope to keep doing them more for you guys. As long as you continue to enjoy them, I'll keep making them. And I'm going to get out of here, and I'll see you in the comments.